So as the whole team lined up for the photo, Glenn Johnson ran off into the middle of the pitch without knowing what everyone else was doing, and then started warming up. So there's a video of him just stood in the middle of the pitch, moving his arms around in the air, warming up, whilst everyone is doing the pre-match team photos.
I did not know that.
That's excellent.
I did not know that.
Yeah. If you'd like to see that, what I'll do now is I'll put that on. I'll put the link on Twitter, and you can see that.
I've got another good Glenn Johnson fact.
I'd be grateful, Josh and Rowan, if you could put the link for the BBC's Italian 1990 montage, because that's the best montage ever made of football.
Oh yeah, no, that is excellent. That is excellent. I'll get on that in a second.
Right.
You've got to share that with the listeners, honestly.
Yeah, what I was going to say, I've got another fact about Glenn Johnson that I heard a while ago. Did you know Fabio Capello sat down the whole England squad and made them watch half an hour montage of Glenn Johnson's throws?
What?
No, that is true. That is true. I think it's true.
No, I don't believe that.
No, well, no, I've heard that it's true. I don't know if it is, but I've heard that it's true. And like, literally, they made him sit down and watch his throws because his throws were so bad or something. Like, although the thing is, I am a Liverpool fan, and I've watched like all of their games, and he has made like a fair few foul throws, so that makes me believe it.
I'd just like to point out to all our listeners that we are impartial to who we support on winning the toss. So even though Rowan just said he supports Liverpool, what he actually means is he supports Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, we're going to completely disregard the first episode where you said I support Liverpool and then I said you support Barcelona. So
yeah.
And Tottenham.
And Tottenham, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to laugh about it this time because I'm kind of laughing about it.
I've got a question for you guys, if you want it.
Yeah, go for it, George.
Okay, Glenn Johnson related again. In what game was he? He's only got one man of the match ever, and what game was that? And for a bonus point, if you can tell me what year it was.
Was that when he scored the goal of the season for Portsmouth?
No, I'm going to go. This is England related. Sorry.
Okay.
No, wait. Was it against AC Milan in 2008?
No, it's England. Oh, it was England.
But you get the bonus point because it was in 2008.
2008. Well, that was when they failed to qualify for the Euros. So
yeah. Well, work on that. Go from that. You might be able to.
Okay. Well, it couldn't have been against Croatia.
No, it wasn't.
Was it against Azerbaijan?
No.
Oh God, I'm trying to think who was in that group. Unless it was in a friendly. God, that's a tough question. It
is a tough question.
Who was in their group? Was Wales? No, that was the 2006 World Cup, wasn't it? Oh God, that's difficult. That's difficult. Any ideas, Josh?
Oh, I know the answer.
No, Josh.
Oh, what was the question?
It was Glenn Johnson.
Sorry, I've been having rather too many glasses of orange squash here.
Brilliant. It was. Glenn Johnson has only ever got one Man of the Match award for England, and when was that, and who against? No, you got 2008.
Yeah. But the thing is, George, if you're going to say that, then you might as well say that David James has been awarded an MBE. Oh wait, but he actually has.
He has. He got given it today, didn't he?
Did he actually?
Yeah, he actually has.
Yeah, he did.
It's on the BBC website. For those who don't believe, for those who don't believe that David James has been awarded an MBE, check out the BBC website.
Was that just for his pitchside reporting against Sweden?
Say again?
Was that just for his pitchside reporting against Sweden?
Say that again, I can't hear you.
Was it just for his pitchside reporting against Sweden the other day?
Yes.
That was great. But no, technically it was services to charity.
I'd just like to say we had some response from the first episode the other day. It's from David O'Connell, and he says, "If I had Twitter, I'd have been all over that shit." I'm quoting, so it's okay. But I don't care for it much otherwise. Right? Not sure about that bit. I think Sam Allardyce would be very good as a sales manager in B&Q. He's big enough that you would trust his knowledge of tools, and he might be able to keep them from going under. Personally, don't think Pardew and Redknapp would get along.
Oh,
not a bad shout.
That is controversial.
I thought
I can see Sam Allardyce with like a B&Q pinny or whatever they wear apron.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. Definitely.
Yeah, no, I concur with him.
Definitely.
Yeah, but you might as well say that Aidan McGeady could open a youth centre in Hackney.
I actually think Mick McCarthy would make a great fish and chip shop owner.
Oh,
definitely. Yeah. No, he would.
Yeah,
but not with that salmon pink shirt.
No.
Well, surely that's fish related. Surely that would be the perfect one to wear.
Yeah.
I've got another question here. It's from Helen from Dumfries and Galloway. It's to anyone. It's not to anyone in particular. They say
from where?
Dumfries and Galloway.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh.
Yeah, Scotland. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She says, do you think Euro 2012 has lost a lot of its sparkle since world-class players such as John Walters and John O'Shea have been knocked out?
Yeah, I would say that. I honestly, I know people underrate John O'Shea, and rightly so, but I personally think he's a great player. If you watched him against Real Madrid at Old Trafford in 2003, he was bombing up and down the wing like, Trevor Sinclair. He was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, sorry, John O'Shea was bombing down the wing like Trevor Sinclair, did you just say?
Exactly. It's exceptional.
It just took me a few seconds to take that sentence in.
In fact, Trevor Sinclair...
Just going to say, George, you probably know Trevor Sinclair quite well, seeing as he played for Aston Villa. Oh, no, wait, he played for West Ham, but you have the same kit.
Well, Claret and blue is the best colour. That's why my second team is Burnley.
Yeah. I forgot about that. They've also got the same kit. Oh, that's...
Yeah, and
Scunthorpe, yeah, that's another one. Good shout.
Yeah. That brings up a good point, actually. I mean, what is it with Claret and blue? Why teams ever choose to be that colour?
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange choice, actually, thinking about it.
I don't...
It is strange.
I think if memory serves me correctly, I don't think Villa started out as Claret and blue back in the 19th century. I can't remember when we actually started. That's terrible. I should know that. But,
yeah.
I don't think we were like brown, white or something to start with. Then we quickly changed.
But the reason for that is because in the 19th century or the 18th century or however far we're going back, they couldn't produce exotic colours like Claret and blue.
Well, they had blues since like the Industrial Revolution. I think. I mean that was all right. I think it was the claret.
Yeah, mixing colours together. It's like it's crazy shit.
Must have been a washing nightmare.
I've just sworn again. This is awful. The first episode, there was zero swearing. I think I may have sworn once.
It's all right. We're in
Europe. But the thing is, it's planned spontaneity, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's any more questions I have left, to be honest. Although, nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. In fact, I do have something else to say. In midweek, I saw footage of the Sweden reserve goalkeeper being, in quotes, bare raw-assed, right? Which is where he's pulled his shorts down, so he's just showing his posterior, and the rest of the team are taking shots to hit him on the backside. What could he have done to deserve such a punishment? He was laughing about it, but I'm not sure he'd be laughing. They were missing, but you know, if it hit...
Was that Andres Isaacson?
No, it was the reserve goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Was that Andres Isaacson?
Well, who's the main goalkeeper then?
Oh no! Sorry, I just thought Andres Isaacson was a terrible goalkeeper.
Well, if you're criticising Sweden's goalkeeping hierarchy, if he's the number one, well, he was the reserve goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just being punished for not being as good as Andreas Isaacson, which, let's be honest, isn't hard to do.
That is very difficult to do. That's almost as difficult. I tell you what, that's almost as difficult as getting 46 caps for the England under 21s, like James Milner. That's a pretty difficult feat.
46?
46 caps for the England under 21s.
That's a lot. But then
it's awful.
It's a good fact.
He did start playing for Leeds when he was like 16, though.
Yeah,
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he didn't really break into the England...
Whoa, hang on a minute. Wait, so James Milner, who was born in 1986, is 26 years old, right?
Yeah.
So he played for the England under 21s between 2004 and 2009. Therefore, how old was he when he retired from the England under 21s? He must have been over 21.
Yeah, but you're allowed some over 21s. I know.
What?
No, I know in tournaments you can
That's
play.
Controversy. That's
No,
controversy.
it is controversy, but I know in tournaments you can play if you're over 21 if you're under 21 from the start of qualifying.
Yeah, but Rowan, what about the under 23s?
What? Is there any such thing?
There is.
Really?
Yeah.
Who plays for them?
Is that?
I'm just looking that up now.
Well, that's like saying I can get a 16 to 25 rail card and be 28.
Yeah, well, if you go on that logic, then you could probably argue that. You could probably argue.
Oh no, wait, sorry, I've made that up. that isn't true at all.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, James Milner.
No, wait, it is true.
Oh, really?
Oh no, only for women.
Oh, God. Bloody women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we won't talk about winning.
Newsflash.
That's too controversial.
I've been texted in a question for you guys. This is specifically. It's for both of you, but it does say to Josh, but I'm going to give it to both of you. This is from Sharon in Newcastle under Lyme. And she asks, who would you rather have round for a Christmas dinner? Des Lynam or Alan Hansen?
Ooh.
Oh God, Des Lynam all day long.
Yeah, but I don't know.
The thing is, I wouldn't even consider Alan Hansen.
Yeah, but
Alan Hansen is in the same category as Stuart Downing. So, for example, if Stuart Downing were to work at Domino's Pizza, and he turned up at my door and was delivering me a pizza, I would turn it down and I would tell him to leave immediately, just as I would do to Alan Hansen.
Really?
Right.
The thing is,
yes.
I might be tempted by Hansen because I feel that if, me and my wife, we invited Des Lynam around, I feel that he would end up seducing my wife.
Yeah, but Rowan, do you say that as an impartial Liverpool fan?
No, I don't, because I don't know who Des Lynam supports. He could support them.
Yeah, but you can imagine that he would support Grimsby Town.
I think we should put that. I think we should put that to the listeners. Everyone.
I think he probably does support Grimsby Town. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I only say that because Jeff Stelling supports Hartlepool.
I've got to say, actually, has anybody noticed that Alan Shearer is getting really annoyed? Or not annoyed, but like passionate about stuff?